So, today, January 25th, 2021, is my 29th birthday. Yes, 29. The last year of my 20s started this morning. It's a weird feeling, I'm going to be honest. It's a weird feeling to think that I'm not going to be able to say 20-something that much longer, because 30 sounds like a whole new thing. And at the same time, it's going to be pretty awesome, because I look forward to being a badass 30-plus year old. Guys, I wanted to just talk off the top of my mind today. Frankly, I'm going to be doing this a little bit for the next couple of weeks, potentially, because I have a lot coming up right now. I have multiple products launching or relaunching. I have a move coming up. I'm moving states, creating an in-person boss life compound, the Domination den, in another state with a couple clients and friends of mine. And there's a lot on my plate. So I'm not going to be maybe doing the most sexy editing videos over the next 2 weeks, but we will have some fire coming your way, no worries. I wanted to make this more because, well, I need a video for tomorrow, Tuesday, and also because I used to make videos for me. And I don't really do that too much anymore. Usually when I make a video now, you see it. And I wanted to make one for me, just completely brainstorming. I might not even cut this up. I might just leave all the space and all the silences. And I wanted to share a couple of things with you. One thing I wanted to share was I wasn't sure when I was in my teens that I was even going to make it out of my teens. I thought there was a really good chance that I might die, either by my own hand, by purposefully or accidentally. I wasn't sure, but I was not happy. I was making bad decisions, and I was sure it could have gone a number of negative ways for me. So, sometimes today I feel insecure about sharing my thoughts so loudly, expressing myself so directly online. And I'm like, people are going to think I think I'm some guru or some shit, and I don't, for the record. I hate that shit. I'm not that at all. It's not why I got into this. I got into this because I wanted to die. I was ready to die, and I didn't like my life at 15. And I didn't see hope. So that's why I got into this. And if you didn't know me then, or even if you did, it would be hard to understand the transformation that has happened internally and externally for me since then. It's almost impossible to really explain to you. It's something that I wouldn't have believed possible before, but I have transformed into a different person. Now, these days, a lot of the compliments that I get about my top qualities are often directly opposite of how I used to be. Really consider that. So that's why I got into this stuff, guys. And when I look at that journey, for me, I feel like I already won, because I already surpassed what I originally set out to do. And I've already even surpassed certain things certain limits of my potential that I thought could never be breached. I believe that if you keep going down this self-development journey with sincere dedication and curiosity, you will discover that there are almost superpower level skills that can be learned that no one's fucking talking about. For example, I'll brag a little bit. One that I learned over the past few years a lot better is to read people. I think that a lot of people have a dormant ability to do this, but it takes a lot of confrontation of previous trauma and confrontation of your fears to be able to even get outside your head enough to see the person in front of you clearly enough to be able to read them. So I'm not going to share the whole story of how I learned this right now, but I can look at someone and I can tell you things about them that I shouldn't be able to know. I could do this with you too. It's surprisingly accurate. To me, it's surprisingly accurate. And other people, it's shocking. They're like, how did you fucking guess that? How you must have cheated. Someone told you this. I could just look at your shoes. I could look at the way you write something down, any detail about the way you move. I could look at your face, just a photo, and I could tell you things about you. I could watch a short video of you, even on silent, and then get even more data. That's like, to me, it's like mind reading. It seems like a superpower. No one is fucking talking about that. That everyone can just do that. It feels really wild to do that. That's one example. One of many, many, many skills which can be taken to a level that appears superhuman. And that's fucking exciting to me. And so I originally just wanted to not be shy anymore. I wanted to be not alone. I wanted to find girls that liked me, or be the kind of guy that girls liked. I wanted cool friends. I wanted freedom within myself and externally as well. And look, there's plenty I have to work on. Plenty. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. The more I realize, how much more there is out there. And the smarter I get, the more I realize how dumb I am. So, I mean, trust me, there's plenty I have to work on. And there's plenty I'm not working on because I'm scared and because I'm, avoiding it and distracting myself. There's plenty like that. But everything that I set out to do that was really important to me, I already won. I already fucking won, dude. And I'm 29. I definitely wasn't sure I'd make it out of my 20s. And I thought maybe I might go before 27, frankly, because that was that number that a lot of people seem to go at, that 27 club. And I was a hard partier for a while. And I was just balls to the wall. I was living like there's no tomorrow in some sense, Not really making smart long-term decisions all the time, health-wise particularly, for example, because I was like, whatever, I was this close to making some dark final decisions. Now I'm having a good time. What am I going to do? Have less fun to be healthy in 60 years that might never come? That was kind of my mentality, right? Now I'm 29 and I plan to live for a long time, but it might not happen, guys. I would like to live to like 114 or some shit and just keep getting stronger and stronger up until, 60 or 70, and then just try to maintain muscularity and fitness, hopefully until, when they have better technology then or something. That's my plan now. But if I die before that, I wanted to just put it on record that I already won. Anything beyond this is bonus. I'm playing with house money right now. I gambled. I won big. I came in to the casino poor. I came in with $5 cash or something, and I just spent 4 or 5 years at the slot machines. I had $5, so I didn't have a lot to play with. Can't go to the high stakes tables with $5. So you was just playing these coin slots and shit for 4 or 5 years until I had maybe like $70 or something. I'm like, okay, now I can get on a little bit more expensive tables, metaphorically speaking. And right now, I'm a millionaire, metaphorically speaking, not literally. But as far as this analogy goes, multi-millions. I got more of everything that I always wanted than I ever thought that I could get. And look, I don't mean to make it dark and serious, but I could go at any time, just like you. And I know other people who have died unexpectedly. You know, I wear this ring. It says Memento Mori. Has a picture of a skull, a tulip, and a... What are those things called? Those little sand clocks? Timepiece. Ancient clock. Life, death, and time. I remind myself of this daily, and it could happen to me. So I just wanted to put it on record and kind of cement this in my own brain as well, that if I die unexpectedly and then people are going back through my content and going, oh, we lost Alex. What would he want us to say? Like, at his fucking, funeral or whatever. I already won. This is all bonus. It's all extra credit. And that's it. That's it. It's I really don't feel like I can lose past this point on that journey. So, I don't know. That's a beautiful thing to me. It's a beautiful thing. It's very freeing to feel that I'm not putting any pressure on myself to accomplish anything that's going to prove that I'm enough. I already feel I've gathered sufficient evidence never to question on a deep level my self-worth or my deservingness to be here alive or anything like that. So that just feels powerful and worth sharing. And I would be happy that I did share it if an accident happened and I died tomorrow, because I don't want you to be like, oh, he had so much life left in him. And yeah, I do, hopefully. But also, I already beat the game, dude. I already beat the fucking game, man. That's a beautiful thing. How many people can say that? How many people feel that way? Not very many. Not enough. So, guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I just wanted to speak from my heart today. It's my 29th birthday, and that was on my mind because I didn't know I never really envisioned this far ahead. So now I'm here today, and I'm going, damn, you made it. Look at this. Oh shit. And if you go back and you watch some of my older videos here on Boss Life, you'll see I have been predicting this trajectory for a while. And I will make another prediction that it's going to continue to get better and better for me. It's going to continue to get better and better. All the things you've heard me talk about here over the next, the past 5-6 years, it's all happening and better and more, and I want you to join me for the ride. So if you're watching this still after 13 minutes, thank you. And I appreciate you sticking with me and being here. This is going to be my journey documented. This channel is going to show even more. And one day, if I make it another 20 years, people are going to look back on these videos, assuming YouTube's still around, and they're going to splice in clips to my interviews and shit, and they're going to be like, oh my God, you said back then, 25 years ago, that you were going to be successful. How did you know? Shit like that. I've been predicting the future for many years, so I hope that the early death is not a accurate prediction, but if it were, it might be outside of my control. I want you to be at peace for me, all right? Because I already feel like I won. Well, that's it, guys. I'm going to get back to some work. Much love.